What is up, all of my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm the Late Night Frights horror leader, the J. Sloan or Jordan, back here to do another video for you. And as always, guys, I want to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. Last week, we actually did our Killer Clown theme, and if you haven't checked that out, please go do so. It was a solid week overall. And usually, after doing a theme, we do horror battles for the next week, but seeing as this week is Christmas week. It's like 2 days away till Christmas Eve. So yeah, this month has just flown by. This year has flown by. So, you know, seeing as it is the week of Christmas, we decided to do our Christmas of Horror theme. And so we're doing two themes in a row. So we did Killer Clown themes, and then we're doing the Christmas of Horror theme. And then next week we'll be doing horror battles, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so we already did a Christmas of Horror horror chat. Actually, the last one we did, and if you haven't checked that out, please go do so. But yeah, this week we're just going to be talking about, you know, one individual horror film, Christmas themed, of course, you know, a pick of our choosing. So I could have talked about Black Christmas. It's my favorite Christmas themed horror film of all time. I could have talked about Silent Night, Deadly Night, Santa's Sleigh. But I decided to talk about one that I recently got. I'd never seen it before until last night, actually. And it is a 1980 film, and it is Christmas Evil. Okay, so like I said, Christmas Evil was made in 1980. It was directed by Lewis Jackson, starring Brendan Maggart, and surprisingly, Jeffrey DeMunn. Really cool to see him in this film. He's been in a lot of things. Popularly known as Dale from The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2. Good actor, and it was really cool seeing him at a younger age in this film. He's also in the Blob remake and, you know, countless other movies. So yeah, just a good actor, and it was caught me off guard seeing him in this film and the role that he played. So yeah, so the plot around this one follows a character named Harry, and we get to see Harry at a younger age and his little brother. I completely forgot what his brother's name is, and I do apologize for that, but we get to see Harry really excited on Christmas Eve, I believe it is, the night of Christmas Eve, and his mom, you know, is telling him to watch the chimney, and he can see Santa Claus come down, putting presents under the tree, and this is a kid who really idolizes Santa Claus. I mean, he loves Santa Claus to a point of obsession, to where, you know, he sees him as a real person. You know, he doesn't see him as someone, he doesn't think he's fake, he thinks he's real, and at his age, it's a little concerning, because he is, I don't know, 10, he might have been like 8 or 10, still, you know, but, you know, as you get older, you start to realize Santa Claus isn't real, but you know, he doesn't want to believe that. His younger brother even tells him, you know, you're crazy, Harry, Santa Claus isn't real, but he just won't have it. He's so obsessed with this icon, you know, he idolizes Santa Claus. So he goes upstairs and comes downstairs and actually sees Santa Claus, who is his father, you know, being Santa Claus, touching his mom in rather not so nice, well, not so nice to him way, and he thinks it's Santa Claus, and it really it really sticks with this kid. Like, it really traumatizes him. He goes upstairs, breaks a snow globe and cuts himself with it. Like, this kid has got some mental issues, and you can tell that clearly. Sorry, I got tongue tied there. So that happens. It skips, you know, years down the line, and he's this lonely man. You know, he doesn't do anything. He has toys in his house. He works at a toy factory. It's clear that Christmas is coming around. He's wearing a Santa Claus pajama suit, and he still idolizes and is obsessed about Santa Claus and the pure Santa Claus that he once knew. Everyone looks at him as a weirdo. He's just basically this recluse that just stays in his house other than work and doesn't talk to anyone, just this weird character. Even his brother thinks he's weird, and his brother is played by Jeffrey DeMunn. But Christmas is rolling around, and he wants to have that Santa Claus he once knew back. He's actually, he does some weird things in this movie, guys. He takes, he looks at kids around his neighborhood. He looks at them with binoculars, and if they're doing good things, he writes them in a good list, and if they're doing bad things, he writes them in the naughty list. So he goes a little crazy and dresses up as Santa Claus on Christmas, and things just kind of spiral out of control from there. I'm not going to tell you what else happens. I just wanted to give you the brief plot over it and tell you, you know, a little bit about Harry and this character. I was, you know, when I first started watching this movie, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be like Silent Night, Deadly Night. But to my surprise, it wasn't at all. It's completely different from Silent Night, Deadly Night, and very good. I enjoyed it. I didn't like it as much as Silent Night, Deadly Night, or Black Christmas, but I do really enjoy this film. Good horror film. Good acting. The guy who played Harry, Brandon Maggart, did a really good job portraying that creepy, psychopathic character who really doesn't know he's that crazy, and he's one of those people who can seem like, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's kind of, it's not his fault in a way, because he is being nice to the children and all this stuff. So it's a cool movie, really enjoyable, and Jeffrey DeMunn played a funny character, especially in one part when he confronts his brother. Fun horror flick. Definitely give it a watch if you haven't seen it. Direction was good. Few issues with this release, not many. The picture quality is not bad, but it's doesn't really look like a doesn't have good transfer. It looks like a DVD, to be honest with you. It's not complete trash. There's cigarette burns throughout the film on a few certain sections, and that really annoys me, and that really looked bad. But other than that, film was good, acting was good, direction was good. Really liked the Christmas feel. Had a really nice Christmas atmosphere to it. I liked the toy shop he worked in. Looked really cool. Yeah, just a good film overall. I would highly recommend checking out Christmas Evil. It may not be your cup of tea. To me, it was good. Wasn't as good as Silent Night, Deadly Night, or Black Christmas, but definitely worth a watch and a pickup. I would recommend getting this release. This is the new release, although, like I said, the Blu-ray transfer is not too great. It doesn't look too bad. It's not like the Silent Night, Deadly Night transfer, which, well, if you've seen that, you know that Blu-ray release is not even going to go into it. Some areas are clean, and some areas are not touched up at all. It looks like a VHS. But yeah, this does include the DVD and the Blu-ray, so pretty nice little combo pack. Not a expensive price either. Not too pricey of a set. And I don't even think, I'm not sure if you can get the DVD release anymore. It may be out of print, so this may be your only route to get this film. It's worth a watch. So there's my review over Christmas Evil. So I want to thank everyone so much for watching my review over Christmas Evil for the Christmas of Horror theme that we're doing this week. Stay tuned, guys. Tomorrow, Chris Brock will be reviewing a Christmas-themed horror film of his choice, and that will continue throughout the week with all of our members. And yeah, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I know a few days early here, but I won't be seeing you guys till next week, next Monday. So I want everyone to have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, watch some good horror movies over the holiday, and spend time with spend as much time with your family as you can. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. You just watched Late Night Frights. Comment and subscribe, and as always, guys, keep it horror. Peace.